Hello and welcome to Monday Music Moments. My name is Julie Groom and we are here in my Bella G studio where I teach piano and voice and performance prep. Today we are here to celebrate a very, very special 90th birthday. Happy birthday, Twinkies. 90 years old today. It was invented by a gentleman by the name of James A. Dewar in 1930, and he was a manager for a baking plant in Illinois, and he created it by just adding sugar and cream inside a sponge cake, and he came up with the name on his way to a business meeting, and he saw this billboard that said Twinkle Toes Shoes, and that's where he came up with the name Twinkie. Around the time of World War II, it did have strawberries and bananas inside the cream as well, and I don't know why they got rid of the strawberries. They got rid of because they didn't stay in season long enough. The bananas, it was bananas and cream inside the Twinkie around World War II, and eventually the banana was replaced by just regular cream, and that's what we have today. Now, Twinkies has a very interesting history. Number one, in 1986, it got in the news and was in the newsroom. It was called the Twinkie Election Fraud Trial. And basically what happened was a 71-year-old city council candidate in Minneapolis was accused of handing out $31 worth of Twinkies and Ho-Hos and coffee to the elderly voters. Went to trial, but he was dismissed of all charges. Can you believe that? In about 2013, which wasn't very long ago, Hostess filed bankruptcy, and I remember that all the Ho-Hos and all of the Twinkies flew off the shelf, and I do remember that all around the country we were upset and worried that we would never see Twinkies again. But Hostess was bought out by a company called Apollo Global, and I don't remember the other name of the company, but they bought out Hostess, and they bought out the Ho-Hos, and they bought out the ding-dongs and the zingers and the snowballs, and put them back up on the shelf about a year later. This company that owns it also incidentally owns Pabst Blue Ribbon beer and Vlasic pickles. In honor of Twinkie's 90th birthday and all things Americana, I thought it would be fun if we came up with some jingles or talked about commercial jingles. We all get bombarded with jingles every single day, whether it is on the television or internet. And I bet if I were to play a couple, you would recognize what they are. And usually they're only one or two sentences, if that, and only a couple of notes. So here we go. Here's the first one. Folgers. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. And then here's another one, but it might be a little bit older, but I think they still do it. Do you recognize that one?
I remember like a little tune part.
I am stuck on Band-Aid, 'cause Band-Aid's stuck on you.
Oh, that's old.
Yeah.
That was like back when I was 7.
That is my daughter Heather behind the camera, and she said that a Band-Aid jingle was really, really old, like when she was 7.
But then again, I don't watch commercials with Band-Aids anymore.
But then she doesn't watch commercials with Band-Aids anymore. Okay, here's another one that I vaguely remember, but it looks so old, so I don't know. But listen to this one. I don't remember it, but maybe some of y'all will. Here we go. That was Pepsi Cola. I know, and it was the Pepsi Cola radio jingle, and we're in the South, but we're a Pepsi Cola family. So anyway, so that is some jingles. Okay, so here we've got the Bella G Studio jingle. We're going to come up with that, and it's just an idea of how we come up with tunes, with different ideas that I would love all my piano students to try out. My tagline on my business card, Bella G Studio, is enriching lives through music and performance. So I'm going to see if I can develop a jingle based off of that. So the first thing you do is write down the words, enriching lives through music and performance. And this is going straight from scratch. I don't have any idea. I have no idea what's going to come out of this. So what I did is I put in this bowl all the notes of the keyboard for an octave. So I went from C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, and so forth for a whole octave. And I put all the notes in here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out 4 or 5, and we're going to see what happens. And I haven't done this before, so there's 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see what notes we came up with. The first one is D flat, G, C, G flat, and A flat. Oh, that's interesting. So here are the notes that I picked out for my jingle. Enriching lives through music and performance. All right, so then what I do is I would change the notes around a little bit. Okay. I don't like the chromatic, so I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start over and pick 4 more. Okay. A, F, B, and D. Okay, well these are, all right, so D, D, B, A, and F. All right, here we go. How about enriching lives through music? You could do something like that. Enriching lives through music. It's not the whole thing. So let's change and just take out enriching lives through music. So my notes ended up being enriching lives through music, and I added a G in there. So it's shoot. Don't use Sharpie on a dry erase board. Enriching lives through music. I think that was it. Enriching lives through music. All right, so there is there's the tune, enriching lives through music. And then what I do is I write out the chords. And that just kind of helps me find the chord progression for the song. So the first, enriching lives through music. That kind of sounds weird. So what I thought I would do is pick a key. So I'm going to make it maybe B flat. So enriching lives through music. Oh, I like that. And now I got to remember what I did. Enriching lives through music. I think I like that. So I would change that. That would be the chord. Music. So, enriching lives through music. How about enriching lives? Is there another chord that's got an F in it? And I don't want to do it all B flat. Let's see. Enriching lives through music. Enriching lives through music. That's what I'll do, is I'll just keep this whole chord B flat. So the three chords in my jingle is B flat, F, and G. Enriching lives through music. Not too shabby. Well, I want to end this time with you. I did come up with a Twinkies jingle. And I did it exactly how I did it just now. And I came up, but you have to come up with like the words or something. And I came up with the yellow snack that bounces back with sweet cream in the middle. And it goes like this. The yellow snack that bounces back with sweet cream in the middle. Happy birthday, Twinkies!